Alicia, hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hey, 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 hi. How fun is this? I could be here all day just pressing that wave button. Good morning. Can you, number one, can you hear me okay? Charles, hi. Hey, Gabby, what's up? And then can you, boop, boop, if you can hear the music? I'm just testing out to see if I should put it up. You can, Jen. Okay, cool. Hey, Steph, what's up? VB 1560. Okay, we'll give it like 30 more seconds for people to kind of hop on, and then we'll get going. Whoop, whoop. So you can see I have just a mat, and then I have a bolster because as I should, as a yogi, but you know what would work is pillows. So just grab a pillow or two, something a little bit more firm. Okay, so now you're gonna make me go boop, 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 hey. Yeah, and then we'll get going. Welcome to the Arbutus Club Tuesday morning smash out. These are 15-minute quick in and outs that get the body going, get the blood flowing, and then you're off for your day. We've had a few, hey Veronica, hi everyone. We've had a few comments that you're actually really enjoying them, which is, whew, that's so good. But we've also had a few comments that you would like them a little bit longer. Keep the comments coming because this is only day 3, I think, 3 or 4. And so, you know, we've got a little bit of shifting and moving to do with them. So feedback is really important so that we can keep tailoring them to suit your needs. Yoga can kind of be a little tricky doing online because generally when we're teaching yoga, we're actually not doing the practice with you. But in order for this to work, I do have to do it with you. So you'll see like the side of my body a lot. It's just how it's gonna be, but I'm really excited. We're gonna get going. So stand, because if we start off seated, we probably won't get back. We probably won't get back up. So you're gonna find a spot on your mat. Ideally, it's at the top of the mat, so I'm gonna start facing you to guide you through it, but ideally, you're gonna be at the top of your mat in Mountain Pose Tadasana. And it's just an opportunity for you to, however long you've been up, just kind of let all that stuff go, settle into the practice for today. Focusing in on your breath, so nice big belly breathing that we've talked about so many times in yoga classes. So as you inhale, the tummy will expand, and as you exhale, the tummy will release back. Making sure that your heels, the balls of the feet, the inside ball of the foot, and the outside ball of the foot are staying connected to the mat. And we'll be here for another 2 breaths. Then we're gonna get going right away with sun salutations. You can choose to have your legs hip width apart, or if it's more comfortable, you can have your toes together and your ankles together. Let's take a big breath in. Arms go up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace the fingers together behind the back. Inhale, draw the shoulders down and back. Gaze looks up. And then exhale into forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees as much as you'd like to release the lower back. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulder and the chest. Take 1 breath in here. And then exhale, release the arms, roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Last one up wins. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace the fingers together behind the back. Inhale, draw the shoulders down and back, gaze looks up, option for a back bend. And then exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Option to bend the knees to release the lower back a little bit more. Straight legs for the hamstrings. Take 1 breath in here. Exhale, release the clasp, big bend in the knees. Roll yourself all the way back up to standing. We have 1 more round of these, and then we're actually gonna add on. Hi everybody, welcome. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, draw the shoulders down and back, gaze looks up. Exhale into forward fold. Take 1 breath in here, and then as you exhale, we'll move into Chaturanga. Hands go to the ground. Step or jump your feet back so you're in your high plank position. Slightly shift your weight forward and then bend your elbows like a tricep push-up. Lower all the way to the ground. Release the toes, inhale, cobra, or you can go right into upward facing dog. And then exhale, tuck under, downward facing dog. Stay there for a breath or two. Let's do one big breath in. At the end of your exhale, walk yourself to your top of your mat, staying in forward fold Uttanasana. And then just shift your hips side to side or bend the knees. Ooh, this feels so good. I'm gonna scooch back a bit. Let's stay here. Do this one with me. You're gonna bend your right leg, straighten out the left leg, and then inhale the left arm up towards the sky. So if you've got your pillow, you can place your hand on your pillow if that helps. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. You can take your arm and wrap it behind the torso and then find the right thigh. One, it works. It's a bit of a twisty one, but it does work. So I'll show you this. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. I'll show you it face on. I've got my right leg bent. My left leg is straight. And then I inhale the left arm up towards the sky, wrapping the left arm behind the body. Let's take one more breath, and this should feel super yummy on the outside of the hip. And then as you exhale, go back into forward fold. Ensure that your head is totally relaxed. Woo, shake out the legs. Shake, shake, shake. And then we'll do it on the other side. Bend the left leg, straighten the right leg. Inhale the right arm up. Wrap the right arm behind the torso to find the left thigh. Hold. Two more big breaths here. I'm gonna do a quick shout out wave. Hey, hey, hey. Last breath in. And then exhale, come back into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands go to the ground. Walk or jump your feet back. It's kind of fun to do a little jump, jump. And then you want to shift your weight forward. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Open up through the chest, lengthen the legs, and then exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale into high plank. Pause, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale to high plank, pause, exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, breathe out. Woo-wee. 1 more, inhale, and then exhale. Take your right leg. You have an option of swinging it up towards the sky, or you can simply bring it through into a low lunge position. Keep the left hand on the ground, straighten the left leg. Inhale the right arm up. Option to bring the right arm behind the torso. One breath in. Then we're gonna bloop, 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 untwist the total opposite direction. We're gonna flex the foot up towards the sky, and we're gonna hang right here. This is a great hip opener. The one thing I wanna point out with this one is that most of us won't have the heel touching the ground. If you have really long Achilles tendons, possibly you get your foot on the ground. Hi everybody. But most of us are going to be quite comfortable in this position. Again, if you have your pillow, you can kind of hang on however is comfortable for you. For those that are a little bit more advanced in your practice and you want to go into a half bind or a full bind, this is your opportunity now. I like to take my forearms, place them on a bolster, and then just explore, like, how do you feel right now? I think sometimes we can take what we think yoga is supposed to be and build it up into something way bigger. And really, I like to approach my yoga practice like I'm just moving my body through space. You hear me say that a lot in class. Because everyone's body is different, and every position that you get your body into will look different on every body. And rather than allowing yourself to get frustrated, it's better to see how your body best fits a particular pose for that moment. So we're gonna circle back into our low lunge position. Take that right leg, step it back. Let's do one more flow. Chaturanga, up dog, meet you in downward facing dog. You can swing your leg up into the air if you like, or you can simply pick it up, place it into your low lunge on the other side. This is left leg forward. Keep the right hand on the ground, left arm goes up, and then sometimes the right leg will want to just hang out and relax. Fire in the quadricep to find length in the leg. Reach the heel out in the opposing direction. Then you have the option of taking the left arm, wrapping it behind the torso. Take the head of the humerus to the top of the shoulder and lift it up towards the sky. Oh, there we go, that's much better. And then refire in the quad. One breath in, and now we're gonna bloop, bloop, bloop the other way. So I'm gonna be facing away from you as I flex my right leg up. Few breaths here to explore. Maybe you wanna turn towards the leg or away from the leg. Or maybe today it feels better just to hold, that's okay too. Take one breath in, and then exhale, we'll go back to our low lunge, but this time take that back leg, bend it in, and then turn to face me for a seated twist. Okay, so ideally both glutes are gonna be connected to the mat. If this is uncomfortable for you, then all you need to do is take the underneath leg, straighten it out, because really we're only focusing on the top leg anyways. If it is comfortable for you, great. Then your next layer would be to take your right arm to the left leg and chamber it into a twist. The other variation would be to go elbow to the outside of the thigh, lengthen as you inhale, and then as you exhale, encourage the twist. Let's take one more breath here. And then exhale, we're gonna release out of that, but keep the left leg on top, and we'll go into half lotus. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, go into crisscross applesauce right here. Keeping both glutes on the ground, so again, I like to shift side to side to move the meat so that my bum bones are connected to the mat, and then we're just gonna walk forward. Keep the hips connected to the mat though. So here's where that bolster or that comfy pillow that you have comes in handy, because it will give you a little bit of support and allow you to lean forward a little bit more, but still being in the best position of the posture for your body. You could also stay a little bit more upright if you just bring your pillow upwards. Hi, hi. Man, this feels so good, hey? I had something totally different planned. But then once I got into the practice, I was like, oh, these twists feel really good. So that's what the practice turned out to be, and I'm really excited about it. You're gonna just take that leg, come all the way up, uncross, and we're gonna switch. There's no graceful way to do this. Just uncross and cross the other way. And then what you do wanna do is decide if you want the same option on the second side as you had on the first side. Because sometimes we try and force our bodies to be perfectly symmetrical, and they're just not designed that way. So if you need to make adjustments on the second side of the twist that you didn't do on the first side, just be okay with that and make it work for your body. So be here for a few breaths. Again, lengthening as you inhale, and then as you exhale, promote the twist. This is great for the outer hip, for the spine. Release out of that. Take that right leg, or whatever leg is on top, and you'll go into either your half lotus or your crisscross applesauce on the second side. Readjust. Shift and shimmy so that the bum muscles are moved and you're right on top of your ischium. And then whatever feels right. So maybe on the second set, you want to bring your forearms to the ground instead of using your bolster, or maybe you want to place, this is a fun one, place your hands on the bolster and then press the bolster or pillow away from you. Encourage lengthening through the back. Take a breath in, and then exhale, come all the way back up. And then let me just check the time. What? Okay. Okay, so with your pillow, I just want you to have a seat. I'm gonna come a little closer because I feel like we're far away. Okay, so pillow or not, crisscross applesauce or half lotus, full lotus, or you can even sit heels to hips. But we just want to take a moment on this last little bit. I'm actually going to turn the music off. Okay, so hopefully you're in a quiet place of your house. And feel free to close your eyes. You do not need to look at me for this last little bit. I just want to walk you through a little bit of guided meditation, breath work, and then we're done. So eyes open or eyes closed. Hands can go down. You can bring the palms up towards the sky. You can have the palms in the center of your hips, or you can bring your hands into prayer. Whatever feels right for you today is perfect. And then I just want you to focus on the breath. So sometimes when we get moving and moving and moving through the practice, we're like, oh yeah, I think we're breathing. I mean, of course you are because you're alive, yay. But it's important to use full belly breathing. So if you prefer, you can place one hand on your tum-tum and one on your chest. And just make sure that every breath that you take is right into the belly and less into the chest. And every breath that you take, every inhale, as you move through the breaths, they go longer and longer. So taking a bigger, longer inhale and then an even longer exhale. If you'd like it to be audible, that's great. So you can inhale through the nose and then throughout the mouth. And we'll just stay here for a few moments. Fully relaxing the body. Let go of any tension in the head. Let go of any tension in the shoulders. I know myself, I hold some tension in my face, so I'm always trying to be conscious of relaxing the space between my eyes and relaxing the jaw and the tongue. Just let it go. Do 2 more breaths here. Last breath in and out. Then you can open your eyes if they were closed. Take a big breath in and then exhale. Let's do one more big breath in. Reach the arms up towards the sky and then exhale. And then you have an option of bringing your hands into prayer. You can have your hands rest on your thighs. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you, Innes. We have great lineup this week. I'm so excited. So keep coming to 9 o'clock workouts at the Arbutus Club. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. Hey, wave, wave, wave. Yes. I'm back.